Today we're going to cover alarms and setting alarms and what type of alarms are available to be monitored as you monitor your fleet. So what you want to do is come in and left click on the alarms tab, and what you're going to do is go through, and we're going to cover this section in a moment, but let's just talk about the list of particular alarms that are available. Again, they can be notified to you by email or text message or both. Outside hours correlates with our scheduler, and I will touch on the scheduler in a moment in a separate video. But it basically allows you to set the time frames of good movement for your vehicle, and anything outside of those time frames, send me an alert. The geo boundary or geofence feature, setting a particular boundary, let me know every time they go into that area or out of that area, and we'll create and show you geofences on the upcoming video as well. The power disconnect, the devices on the fleet management side that are installed in your vehicles typically have a backup battery. If power is lost to the vehicle, it will let you know that it is working and it has lost main power and the power has been disconnected from the device. If you do have the ability to have a panic button installed in your vehicles, the SOS feature is here, and that will notify you if a panic alert, if that button is pressed, and that obviously includes some additional installation up front. If it does, the device does go on its backup battery, it will let you know at about 10% of that battery life when that battery is about to be low. So it will notify you when the backup battery is running out of power as well. We coordinate with the vehicle's battery, and we will let you know as well by email or text if the vehicle that the device is installed in's battery is running low as well. Suspicious movement is simple. If the engine is off and the coordinates are changing, whether it's on a flatbed or being towed, it will let you know of that as well. It's kind of a stolen theft recovery type feature as well. The intruder feature really doesn't apply to our fleet side, and we can interface with a vehicle's current alarm system, and if that triggers, sends an alert or an email or text message or both. We have the ability to integrate with temperature sensors, and once they hit certain thresholds, alert us by email or text. Contact switches, magnetic switches for doors opening and closing, things of that nature. If that switch is activated, send me an alert as well. Some of the GPS devices have an accelerometer. If there is hard or sudden impact, it can notify you of that as well. On the event list, these are real-time notifications as well, speeding being one. You're actually able to change the speeding setting here, and just make sure that when you add or change anything, you save the settings for the speed limit as well. The power takeoff with certain vehicles, they have that functionality, and we can put sensors there and be notified when that occurs. Idle time is set to 8 minutes by default, and if at 8 minutes it reaches that threshold, it'll send you an email or text message, as well as changing the color of the icon. And the maintenance tab is actually going to be covered in an upcoming video as well on setting up preventative maintenance. And for all your temperature sensor alerts, here's where you'd set the temperature sensor limits as well. So that's a quick tutorial on alarms. One thing I do want to focus on quickly, when you look at the fleet to the side here, you'll notice that some of these vehicles are in red. Any vehicle in red means that there is an alarm that has not been resolved for that particular vehicle. When you click on the vehicle, all of the alarms associated with it are going to be here. Now in this particular case, I can click on any one of those particular alarms, and it's going to show me that particular alarm and the time frame of when that alarm took place. And now we'll see this is a device low battery. There's a power issue with this particular unit. But as the user, as the manager of the fleet, I can come in, I can resolve this alarm once I know about it. And there are user settings to allow certain access to this and deny access to resolving the alarms. So you're protected by the access levels as an administrator on what can be deleted from the system. If I wanted to resolve all of the alarms, I can simply resolve all of the alarms as well. And once those are all resolved, they'll clear and the name is no longer red. When I click on it, all of the alarms are gone. So that's the tutorial on alarms. Thanks for your time, and we'll look forward to talking to you on an upcoming tutorial.